Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. I am a Vedic astrologer as well as a Jyotish practitioner. That's what it's known as. And I also do tarot and oracle cards. And I have with me the amazing Jane, the Seeker. Welcome, Jane. And to let everyone in the audience know, Jane will be a regular on the show because she's fabulous. And so you can see more of her because, yes, we just found out that we have similar guides, which is really amazing. So that's probably why we connected so well. So,
Yeah.
Jane, welcome.
Thank you for having me, and I'm looking forward to our journey together.
I am too. I just love your energy. So I wanted to say hi to some people in the audience. The lovely Kritika is here. It's lovely to see you. It's your nakshatra tomorrow, dear. Let me go ahead and grab that. It's in Bharani today. And if you join us in the morning, we're going to be talking about Kritika Nakshatra because that's what the moon is going to be in tomorrow. So if you want to tune in, that is there. The lovely Tamantha is here. It is lovely to see you, Tamantha. Thank you for joining us. Beth is here. Good to see you, Beth. Oh my goodness. I love speaking to Beth in the chat. She's a fellow, journalist and understands AP unlike the current journalists in our world. And the lovely Hershey is here. It's lovely to see you, Hershey. Thank you for sending blessings and positive vibes. Oh, appreciate you, sweetie. And Akella B24 is here. It is lovely to see you, Akella. And okay, Rooted Willow, I'll go ahead and get your question in. And so, yeah, we'll just wait for more people to come in. But if you guys want to know what's going on with the current astrology, you can join me every morning at 8:30. If you can't make it, you can watch the playback. But I go into the astrology of the day, and I spend between half an hour and an hour going over the numerous transits. We pull a tarot card. We talk about various things that my guides are bringing me to, concentration, meditation, things like that. I'm a big lover of Yogananda and his line, as well as Swami Vishnu Devananda's line and Swami Sivananda, which is his guide. So, and Jane is too. So just like I'm kind of verklempt over here. It's like, oh my gosh, she follows the same guys I do, which is probably why my card said, make Jane a regular, because she's listening to us. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's like you found us like a soul sister. So anyway.
And Flowing's in the chat now too.
Oh, Flowing. It is lovely to see you, Flowing. And let's see, Rachel Rose is here. It is lovely to see you, Rachel Rose. I hope Ollie's doing well, sweetie. I've been keeping tabs on that. And Shayla, I'll go ahead and get your question in. Thank you. That's a great question. And Kritika, oh yes, I was born at sunrise time, and it's a sun nakshatra. I love that. They popped in and gave you that. That's beautiful. It is a solar nakshatra. I married a solar nakshatra. Where'd he go? There he is.
I see him.
Yep, he's behind me. He's Utara Falguni. So he's a good one. I like Utara Falgunis. And then, yes, make Jane a regular. Best life advice. Thank you for connecting us, Gerald. You're amazing. We can't get too much of him. So if you haven't subscribed to Tarot Stash, definitely do so. His shows are fabulous and he's hilarious.
Yeah, just saying, we kind of like him, Yeah. Merch.
Purchase responsibly. It's in the description. All of my videos. Okay. I'm so glad he's doing well, Rachel. That is fabulous. And you're not doing well. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetie. Know that I'm sending you lots of love. Oh my goodness. I know, but it's a lot to deal with a senior baby. You saw me deal with all three of them. So I'm sending you lots of love as you do that, sweetheart. And know that you're not alone, okay? There's lots of dog moms that are praying for your baby. And yes, the lovely cowbell. That is our nickname for him. If you don't know what cowbell is, look up SNL. You will not be, you will love it. It's amazing. You will not be, let's see. Okay, I'll get your question in, Rachel. You got it, sweetie. Okay, Kritika, I got your question as well. All right, that's a great question. And then he's good. It's just work. Ollie is my star. That's good to know. Yeah, Ollie's 14. He's a Havanese, and he is Rachel's world. And he is the cutest little sir. We absolutely love him. And work is driving you nuts, not Ollie. Well, that's good. Well, that's good. But I'm glad that Ollie's doing a little better. That makes me That makes me happy.
My internet's being weird. I'm going to open this door.
Okay, sounds good. The lovely Jessica Lynn is here. Good to see you, Jessica Lynn. Erin Whitefoot, I will go ahead and get you in. Thank you so much, Erin, and for reminding me to check those. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have Tamantha first, and then we have Erin, and then we have Rachel Rose. So those are the three. Thank you for telling me because Jonathan doesn't have a computer. We moved to another country. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's looking up at us. That's so cute. And he's almost 15. Happy early solar return, Ollie. Love you, sweetheart. Aww. And Janet Lee is here. Janet Lee, thank you for joining us in the mornings. We love your energy. You're such a great soul. And oh, yeah, you're getting lots of love here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your readings. Erin, I'm guessing you want a message from your guides. I'm going to go ahead and do Tamantha first because she was first to tip, and then Erin is second, and then we'll get to Rachel. Okay. All right. So Tamantha would like a message from her guides, please. Okay. We're on it. Ooh, Shawnee came up, sweetie. And I know that Shawnee is going over your ascendant and your moon, so he's making himself known. Okay. Let's see here. Well, you signed up for my class, so that is that's good. Okay, you're dealing with some stuff.
Message from the guides. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, I just have what I have for you, and these cards, it's so interesting. They almost look like they go together.
They do.
Colors of them, but they're two different decks. One's a tarot and one's a I like to use this deck for guides. Was super anyway, so what I got for you in tarot is Justice. I got the major arcana. I think that's the over. You got it too. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that you can, I think I'm very curious as to what you have because, with this, and then with this one that says, speak it out, communicate and communicate and solve the conflicts. So, and I'm seeing a lot of green. And so what I'm seeing is whatever this is, and I am not a sunshiny reader. Okay. I'm going to tell you if, I will give you the yuck, but I'm just seeing here that you're possibly a little out of balance and to really come at this with your heart. It's the heart chakra. I'm seeing a lot of green. So yeah, green and pink. That's what I have.
That's beautiful. So Tamantha, the first card I got was Shawnee, and he's green in this particular deck. And I know that he's been blocking your ascendant and your moon. We have the same moon, so my heart goes out to you there. It's a rough energy. But what he's doing is he's trying to push you into expanding your spirituality, which you're already taking the class. So I'm really excited about that. You did ask a question about that. I'm waiting until I get about 10 students, and then I'm going to send out an email with times. Okay, so he wants you to focus on expanding your spirituality right now. So that's why he kind of has you on a timeout. And he did the same thing for me. So I'm right there with you. Now, the next card I got is the reason you're kind of in a timeout is you're dealing with the Empress reversed. Mom's going through some stuff and you're stepping in and being her caretaker and doing all of the little things that need to be done that she cannot do for herself. And so he's recognizing that. And this is also my card for the United States because she looks like the Statue of Liberty. So there's a lot going on in the collective and personally for you right now. So stepping into your spirituality is the best thing for you to do when you can take a break from all of that selfless service that you're doing. In doing that, you are paying off a lot of karma because I got the Justice card. And this is my card for Shawnee is pleased with me because he is very legal. He is very fair. He is here to make us pay back what we have either messed up in past lives or that we set out here to do so that we can rise up to that next level. And girl, you know you're leveling up. So he's very happy with you and the work that you're doing, which is fantastic. I did get the Six of Wands reversed for the overall, issues and things with mom. Just don't fight it. It's not going to be victorious. She's going through a lot of emotional stuff and upheavals. She's the Empress reversed. She's used to being queen of her world, and she's not liking where she's at right now. So just kind of like sit back and be an empath for her, because I got the beautiful Princess of Cups. This is the Princess of the Palace of Flood, and she's got a lot of guides there with her. She's surrounded by nature and water. Getting around water might help reset you a little bit when it comes to taking care of mom. Once you do that, I got the Two of Swords reversed. This is the Lord of Peace restored, and this will bring a lot of clarity, especially in meditation. I'm getting near water for you. Additionally, they're also saying that expanding your spirituality needs to be key, and I get a lot of Piscean energy around this. So that's what they're asking you to step into as you go through this nodal opposition, in addition to Saturn being on your ascendant and on your moon, because it's a lot of pressure and a lot of blocks. But the way to get through that is to focus on your spiritual direction and your practices when you're not doing all of the service, because that will help reinvigorate is the main thing that they're saying. So I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And welcome, Lalima. It's good to see you. And Maria, I went ahead and got your question in. I'm going to pull a Yogananda card for you real quick, Samantha, because we were talking about him before the show. Here he is. The deeper the self-realization of a man, the more he influences the whole universe by his subtle spiritual vibrations. This goes right along with Saturn saying, hey, focus on your spirituality right now, because when your vibe is high, everybody else's vibe gets higher around you. And even though mom is a little right now, know that if your vibe is good, you will have more of an impact than you think, because hers is, they're showing me this. They're showing me that her personality, her soul is going through a transition right now. And she's like partially in one plane and partially here. She's not totally here. So anything that you admit is going to have more of an influence spiritually, not necessarily 3D, because she could feel things slipping and she's a little scared. Okay, sweetie, that's kind of how I picked up that reverse Empress energy. I hope that was helpful, sweetie, and I'm sending you lots of love. Okay. And let's see. Give it to me straight. Mom just threw a loop on me. Yeah, that's the reverse Empress for sure. And just, don't start any fights. Don't do anything 3D, because she's just like, yeah, you think? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I got that it's not your burden to bear.
No.
Is what I got, right? So whatever that means, that's just what they told me to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever it means for you.
Okay. And then, Daisy, thank you for letting me know. I went ahead and got your question in. And I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Maria. Oh my gosh. So I will go ahead and get your, I'm looking at your question. I'll go ahead and star that. Okay. So our next tipper, let me see here, is the lovely Aaron Whitefoot, and he would like a message from his guides. All right. You got it, Aaron. And just to give you some background on Aaron, let me go ahead and find him. He is an incredible fisher and hunter, and he works with the Washington tribes. He is a Washington tribes person, Yakima. Is that correct? I'm hoping it is. We follow his channel. It's amazing. And there's a lot going on in that area. So we're going to try to pick up on some of that for you, Aaron. But his channel is amazing. I mean, this guy, I call them shower shoes, because I wear them in the shower and around the house, because I grew up in Asia. They look like this, right? And he literally goes like up and down like these cliff faces and like rock quarries and just running around in these shoes. And I'm like, I would break a leg doing what he's doing, but he has so much balance and control over his body. It's amazing to watch him fish. It's just so cool. So.
Shower shoes still crock me up, or crock.
They crock me up.
Crock me up. We'll have to check that out. Yeah. I pulled some great cards for you, and I'm just gonna say this has to be from the guides, and it really is about standing in your truth. And this, I got two swords, and it's like thoughts, words, and deeds. And I got the King of Swords. So, you know, and in this King of Swords, I love this deck. This is the Super Lunaris. But I mean, look at that energy that's going up to source, up to your guides, what to the crown chakra. So it really is. It's like you really are thinking about things and connecting to source. And look at this one. It's like I feel like if I saw you right now, that you at some point have maybe done this pose or carried a sword like that. I mean, this just reminds me of that. And so it's this is the teenager. This is the learning more about the swords, the thought, words, and deeds, the actions that you need to take. But these two together are really perfect. It's almost like the king and the queen, because pages turn into queens. Then I have the Six of Wands, which is victory. So what they're saying to me, oh, and then on the bottom I get Judgment, which to me is like awakening. And they're just like, you are there, you are awakened, you are really good right now. Really, really good right now. And the victory, as long as you stay in this, you know, level-headed, connected to source energy, it's amazing. I have chills, but go on. So
I do too. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. So not so much swords, doing a lot of cutting my fish and oh well that's a sword. We knives, swords, things that cut. So yes, that's what you picked up on. I love that. Hey Garnet, good to see you. And oh, you like a spirit guide message. I got that. Okay. And then Jessica, all right, you are in. I got your tip. Thank you so much, sweetie. And Rachel, we did. You're next. Okay. All right. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. All right. So, Erin, the main thing that I got for you was Virgo. This tells me this is the service to others, including your tribe. You have a really great head for business. And the fact that Jane pulled that King of Swords tells me to take your emotions out of the situation and really help others in your tribe see what's going on, which is kind of that Page of Swords energy, because you have a natural head for business. You know what's going on more than the average bear. And it says, yes, I'm very good. I got a grant that I've been working on for my community and giving and cutting tables and gave out gas money to the community. That's that King of Swords energy. And you're helping the Page of Swords learn this. And I love that Jane pulled that, because as you do this, teach others what you're doing. Don't just do it. Like if you teach a man to fish, it kind of goes back to that. So teach them to fish for those grants, fish for that money, help them understand the way that you think, because you do have a very king-like energy when it comes to helping your tribe. And the King of Swords is associated with the eagle as well. So I think that's a really beautiful energy. Well, Jane, I got the Two of Swords from the Tarot. So this is the Lord of Peace restored. And there are two blades here, and this is the sign of Libra. So what this tells me, and this is Saturn in Libra. I have Saturn in Libra. Saturn is all about service to the collective, and he's exalted in Libra. So you're able to look at people and their situations, find out who's most in need, not who can do the most for you personally, and do what's best for the collective. And that is a very rare thing, Erin. So you're stepping in as a leader in your environment that is going to help these Pages of Swords step up and really learn the craft and how to protect and help themselves moving forward, especially into the future. And then I went to my Whispers of Ganesh card and I said, you've been doing a lot, take a break. So, you know, relaxation. You can see Ganesha here is just like, oh, okay. And it's close to a new moon here. So new moons kind of can zap our energy. So taking a break, it's good for your health. It's good for your mood. It's good for your relationships. It's good for your well-being. And training others to kind of pick up the slack, especially when it comes to the small things, is the main thing that they're showing me. So you're an excellent teacher, and teaching others is part of the gift that you're going to bring the members of your tribe and your community. But you need to dedicate more time to relaxation, because that's going to build a solid foundation that's going to help you then step out and help those younger souls. Okay. They're saying that if you have anything like, okay, what else? You can take a bath, if you can take a walk in nature, if you could just literally lay out under the stars and just breathe, that's good, because they're having trouble getting a few messages to you because you're on all the time. Like your mental factories, it's that King of Swords. It's like, they're showing me you're just like a mile a minute in your head. So the main thing is just take a deep breath before you act. Take more time out for self-care. That's the main thing, especially at night, because that's a time where you just need to just turn off the lights, sit back, and let your mind go into that space of meditation where you can hear your guides. Now, this is why I mentioned hearing your guides. I pulled a card from Yogananda, okay? And this is the Ranchero School for the boys, and this is part of Autobiography of a Yogi, if any of you in the audience have read it. And this is a school that helps young boys learn the craft of being master yogis. And I feel that this is what you're doing for your tribe. You are helping them master the skills that you have learned over the years that have helped support you and your family and the people around you, especially your community. And what it says is, seldom do men realize how often God heeds their prayers. He is not partial to a few, but listens to everyone and approaches him trustingly. So your guides are asking you to share your knowledge, especially your spiritual knowledge, with these young boys that are around in you, and girls, and younger souls as well, because that's really going to help you and the people in your environment move toward prosperity and joy. Okay? And it says, breathe and time out tonight. Turn my lights off. Got it. You got it. Okay. I do a lot of videos that everyone asks me to do. I put a lot of time into those videos. We know how long it takes to put into YouTube videos are intense. Yes.
Is that
So,
the channel? Is it called Aaron Whitefoot? Or yeah. Okay, good. Okay, check it out.
Yep. So you guys can subscribe. Yes. So we already have some supporters for you, Aaron. Yay.
There you go.
And yes, hello, Garnet. Lovely to see you. And he goes, I take breaks when I go to work. That's good. That's good. Lovely to see you, Susan. Welcome.
I think he was saying that work was a break.
Oh, work was a break? Oh, Lord, that is so King of Swords. Okay, take a break. And then Nicole, okay, my husband and I fixed our broken shower. Can't get in. Oh, yeah, time to relax for sure. And I agree, beautiful card. Yeah. And yes, it's under Aaron Whitefoot. So if you guys are interested in watching a King of Swords, just supply these amazing videos, please subscribe to his channel. Thank you for joining us. And yes, work is when I get my breaks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Aaron, that's why they're telling you to relax. Good to see you, Christine. All right. So our next lovely question is Rachel. She is our next tipper. And Rachel says, my question is regards my new car. Congratulations. I found a purple Honda Fit 2017 in Virginia available. Should I get this one? I've had trouble finding a Fit, or is there something else to look for? I only have till Tuesday to get this complete. Okay. Let me ask. What's happening in this car? I love that it's purple. That's crown chakra.
Yeah. Both of my cards, the backs of my cards are like very purpley. Look, they almost match. One's Lenormand and one's, I don't know how that happened.
It's because you're psychic, sweetie.
I know. I forget all the time. If I take the car as, because there is really not a car in Lenormand. The writer is a message. But what I see right here, I'm just going to say real quick that it could be really good. I get the star and the sun, but this is a journey. It's a boat. So I think I'm going to go into over here while Michelle, if Michelle has your message. Like,
oh, yeah, no problem.
I mean, I'm just going to, I want to look around. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're fine, sweetie. So the first card I got was Libra. You really need to check out the dynamics of this card, the overall balances and imbalances that you see. What this tells me is reach out, because I know that you have that beautiful sidereal Aries moon, which would be Western Taurus. So try to contact someone who can give you, can really take a look over of the car and do a full diagnostic of it. Okay. I did get that you like it. It feels like home to you. It could be something that, like, because the fourth house does rule cars and homes, that you are emotionally attached to this car already because you looked at the photo and went, boom. All right. So just to let you know, I got the daughter of the flaming sword, but she came upside down. This is a very Rahu card. Okay. So this tells me not to be impulsive. Get this car fully checked out by a mechanic if you get it. The reason I say that is because I got the Eight of Cups. This is the Lord of Abandoned Success. Once you find out what might be wrong or not wrong with this car, you might have to walk away from it. And then I got the Seven of Cups, which is the Lord of Illusionary Success. So there's a lot of options out there. There might be a better one for you. So that is what I'm getting. Keep looking and clarity will come. But you're on the right track. I know that, you're excited about this car. It makes you feel really good. It makes you feel like, that beautiful star energy. But when you do that, I got the Justice card, which falls right in with Libra. And that will help you find the best car for you and your needs.
Yeah. I wanted to, sometimes what I do is I'll go into the deck and I'll look around the car, which would be the Chariot, right? And I love this Chariot, number one. Look, she's in a wheelchair on the beach with her dog. I love it. But what is around this? This is refusal. This is the Four of Cups. This is refusal, apathy, and look at how purple her skirt is, by the way.
Oh,
But on the other side of the Chariot, I have Temperance. So I'm getting a wait and see energy myself. Yeah, what Michelle said, I concur.
okay. So should I see a mechanic before every single time? Every single time you get a car, you need to have a mechanic go out, even if he's just like, he's a drive around guy, and take a look at that car. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on thousands of dollars. That's just common sense for everyone in the audience. I never buy a car without checking under the hood. Like, you don't get a horse before bringing over the animal vet. Okay. So, okay. And you are so welcome, Erin. Thank you so much for joining us. And Alexis Milner is here. It's lovely to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us. And Nancy's here. We love you, Nancy. Welcome, sweetie. And it's Plum. Okay. And then Nicole loves the cards. Yes, Jane has beautiful cards. She really does. I had to get rid of most of my decks when I moved, and I can't wait to start accumulating again. So they gave me 17,300 for my other fit, that is really good. Wow. I donated our Honda. So that's really good, Rachel. Wow.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was from like a dealership.
Good karma. Karma. All right.
We're full of it tonight.
Yeah. Problem is I don't have time and I haven't gotten the money yet. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. That's the main thing we got, sweetie. That way you're not going to be dealing with a bad car and a person who sold it to you didn't look into it. Okay. So yeah, definitely get a mechanic to look at it, and you might not like it. And you've always wanted a purple car. Well, then look at more purple cars. So that's fantastic.
Get a car and paint it purple.
There you go. You can find a car that has a really bad paint job, but really good interiors, and just do that. All right. Joyful Journey. Lovely to see you, Joyful Jen. And I have karma cards. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, Monty Farber is one of my Western astrology mentors. So I love that you have his karma cards. Yeah, mine are really old. I actually have the original deck, like the OG original deck from him. And it has an extra Aries in it, which I thought was cool because that's his wife's sign. So, and let's see. It'll be your turn soon, Maria. We're getting to tippers first. I would say once you take a look at it, you might find a lot of things wrong with it. Okay, sweetie, that's the main thing that they're saying. All right. And you could get an older fit that's been better taken care of, because what I got was the calibrations are going to be a little off. Okay. And you might be able to pocket some of it. Who knows? Maybe get a lease, something like that. For entertainment purposes only. I find leases are great because you get to try out the car for 3 years before buying it, and you don't like drive off the lot and you immediately own a ton of money. So.
And this is probably a really good time to do that, to not get locked into a car.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, that's me. That's not, that's all I have. Yeah.
Oh, that's good practical knowledge for sure. Yeah. And then Nicole says, I used to get a purple phone today. I love it. I'm one of the original ones, honestly. Oh, yeah. Purple's a great color. Okay.
My phone's purple. I'm a purple girl.
I love it. Mine's orange. It's pretty hospitality colors. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So after Rachel, we have the lovely Daisy. Okay, Miss Daisy. Oh, my gosh. You have the cutest dog in your photo. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let me find it. All right. So Daisy is. Hi, Michelle. I would like a general reading. I submitted my donation. Please let me know. Okay, I did receive it, sweetie. And you would like a spirit guide message. Okay, you got it, girl. All right. You have a really cute dog. Spirit guide message. Well, I got the 12th house, which is the house of spirituality. So you're on the right track already. Ew.
What I have from your spirit guides is, number one, I get the wish card, you know, that your wish, doesn't he look like John Travolta? Anyway.
Yeah, he does.
I'm also, anyway. So this is the happy merchant or the get your wish card. So, and the reason why I jump out like this because also following it, I have the giving and the receiving card, the 6 of Pentacles. So I really think that it's like you could, I don't know what your guides, I think, I almost feel like your guides are urging you a little bit to this spiritual knowledge and wisdom, and just knowing that you have guides, that you are almost a guide to someone yourself, is what I'm hearing. And somebody, and it feels like somebody that you have been talking to. I get the card of refusal again. They might be refusing, but or there's something that you, or your guides are saying that there's something that you're just not, it's like we've got this cup, we know that you're full from these down here, but we have one more up here. So even though you have the, like I said, you have the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, which are really good because you get your wish, you get to give and receive, you know, in measure, in balance. But then there is this, some people, it's harder for them to receive. And this might be saying, this might be saying that you have a hard time receiving, is what I'm getting. I don't know if that's the case, but you know.
I completely agree, Jane. Daisy, the first card I got for you was the 12th house. Rely on your faith right now, because you're a very spiritual person. You're tapped into this house. This tells me that this is where your guides are. They're coming through and they're really helping you, okay? This is the main issue that I'm seeing. I'm seeing 2 main chakras that are being affected. First one is the throat chakra. We call this the Pashuddha. It's ruled by Mercury, who is today's energy. And wearing green, you can see I'm kind of matching this card here, is a great way to kind of promote this energy. I also love wearing turquoise and things like that because it really helps with the throat. This is all about being candid, speaking your truth, and doing so in a way where you are not burying your words or trying to make everybody else around you happy, because you know what's right and your guides are telling you what's right, and the messages that you're getting are correct. The reason I say that was then I got the heart chakra. This is the Anahata. This rules our heart space. This is where the divine energy is located. This is what we tap into when we hit that ultimate level of spirituality, when we're lucky enough to hit that. And it's pretty cool, even if you only get a few minutes of it. Oh my gosh. So listen to your heart. It's correct. Do not allow other people to trample on you. Okay, do not allow other people to bully you. Do not allow other people to tell you what they think is right for you. Your heart is correct. Your voice matters more now than ever. And that you are really tapped into your guides, and especially that 12th house energy, which is moksha. It's the other side. Okay, so the reason I say that is because I got the Five of Swords. This is a bully card. This tells me that there are people that are trying to suppress your words, suppress your heart, and suppress who you are as a being and as a soul. You know what's going on. You can feel it, and your words and your opinion matter. So be candid with these people. Stand up for yourself because you don't deserve that. Okay? When you do that, she got the Wish card, I got the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be able to take all of that knowledge, all of that wisdom, and all of that material and spiritual prosperity and go find some place to plant it, because the current energy that's in and around you is making you doubt yourself. And that's never a good place to be, because you are a strong soul and you are getting the correct messages. Okay. So I went to my Ganesha Oracle and I asked him for some advice, and I got Perseverance card. Now the reason you see his tusk here is because when he was being the Mahabharata, which is a very ancient text, was being it's about a war that occurred at the end of Satyug. He was writing everything down from his sage, and his pen broke, and so he broke off a piece of his tusk, dipped it in the ink, and kept going. Now that's some perseverance. So what this tells me is you are likely, this is that Wish card, to see some financial or other tangible results from your hard work if you're candid and if you listen to your heart. So if you've been putting in a lot of hard work and putting in extra effort into something, it will be worth it. Okay. The results of your labor will be seen, because I got that beautiful Knight of Pentacles. And the challenging months that you've been going through, they will conclude soon. So Spirit is guiding you not to lose faith at this time and to keep going, even if you have to break off that tusk and write things down. It's just a parable. So be patient and know that the progress that you've made will come to fruition. And there will be an ending to a difficult period of financial and material struggle. That's the main thing that I'm getting from your guides. And that's a really good thing. But don't let people bully you or tell you what to do, because you know what's going on. You know where to put your money and your time and your energy. And you've got a great spirit team behind you. So that's the main energy I picked up on. And I hope that was helpful, sweetie. All right. Ooh, okay. So let's see, I'm checking because I don't have Jonathan help me. So just give me a second. All right. So our next one is Lalima. And then after Lalima, we have Jessica. And then we have Susan. And then, okay, let me get another one here. We have the lovely Kim. All right. You got it. Here we go. All right. So let me go back up here. So we have Lalima next. Okay, let me find you, sweetie. I'm not sure if you want one from your guides. Let me look if I start it. Not seeing you, Rising Phoenix. So if you just want one for your guides, let me know. I just say, I hope you got my donation. All right, Kim B, lovely to see you, dear. You're welcome, Easy.
Sorry. Yeah. All right. Oh, messages from the guides. Okay.
Oh, you got it. Okay, Kim, thank you for letting me know. All right, as soon as things come in my email, I get them. Because Jonathan's back here and he doesn't have a computer, so it's on me. Okay, so messages from the guys. Ooh, marriage house. Again, I keep pulling this for you. Wow. I think it's the third time in a row, Alima.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. I don't know how to put these together. Oh, and it was from your guides, but I just wanted to mention that it feels like I'm seeing an ending of a relationship, or and there was an ending to something else, and now the relationship is like something was cut, something ended the relationship, and now because right in between the man and the woman is the heart,
Mm.
and right before them is the coffin,
Mm.
and right after them is the loyal dog. This is what our dog looks like.
Oh.
So but down here I got two queens, and I got the suspended one. So I feel like it's like I don't know what happened, and I know this was from it was a message from your guides, but if there was something, if there was a relationship and something ended, then take that. If not, throw it away. Don't worry about it. But I do have you looking at things from a different. Oh, okay. So yeah, so so just like hang out and hang in there and look at look at it from a different perspective, because not only are you the Queen of Pentacles, like of the ground, and look at your pretty frilly, uh skirt. I mean, hello, you are in that natural luxurious. They want you to really take care of yourself and be luxurious. And look at the Queen of Cups. She's, sort of like Aaron, in the sense that this is sort of a Native American feel about it, or indigenous people feel about it, and she's collecting the rainwater and blessing it. So I just heard you are a blessing. So and I just want you to remember that too, because you too have a bully. I get the 5 of Swords. So, but this is in your inside. I think you're bullying yourself. So don't do that if you're doing that. If it's somebody else, cut them out. But if you're bullying yourself, I want you to write down 3 really wonderful things about yourself 3 times a day. That's all I have.
I love that. Thank you so much, Jane. Oh, that was so good. So yes, you thought someone was pretending. Well, listen to your gut. And yes, she says, I feel I'm bullying myself. Oh, Lalima. Yeah, you need to kind of like give yourself a break, because first I got the 7th house. Okay, this is the house of relationships. You can now, from learning from that experience, you can step forward and take those lessons, and don't dwell too much in the past. Okay, because that's only going to cause more anxiety for the future. And but does perspective mean I will think the relationship positively? Well, I'm about to answer that question. Yes, I got the star. Okay, so this is a very positive relationship. That's what I'm getting from my cards. Okay, and I got this last time too. They're saying that you can actually step into more trust because you have learned from these past experiences, and spirit puts you through that so that you can discern through those things. And that was very important for you to go through, because that was a lesson. That's what spirit gives us. I got the Princess of Cups. So this tells me that, and she got the Queen of Cups. So this tells me that this is a very emotional decision, and you've gone from being more of a page and into a queen. So you have grown out of these experiences as a princess and moved into more maturity and more groundedness when it comes to picking partners, which is fabulous. Now, I did get the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, so this tells me that you're not really like feeling great about this upcoming thing. Okay, take some time for yourself, sit down in meditation, and take the lessons that you've learned seriously, because it's really going to help you with moving forward with this. And Kim says, one of my favorite sayings, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's great advice. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
So this is the Lord of perfected work. And so nothing is really quite worked out yet. So just kind of take a step back. This is Venus in Aries, so that's some fiery energy. If you think that things are coming at you a little too quick, take a step back. Take your time. It took you a long time to get all those degrees and certifications to become an MD. Treat marriage the same way, one step at a time, and don't rush into anything, and listen to that beautiful gut and that heart. Okay. So I went and I asked Yogananda for some advice. And this is the guy, I have this on my altar because it brings me so much joy. You can feel the joy emanating off of him. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt. Choose your joy. Okay, sweetie. Choose people that are in and around you that bring you that immense level of just soul thrilling joy, because the world that we live in is hard enough. And when we go home, it's nice to be able to come home to somebody that is radiating joy and peace so that we can handle the stresses of the day. Okay, that's the main thing that I got from your guides. And having that different perspective is key. Okay, and you did develop that over time. And so give yourself some credit for that and a good pat on the back. But they are bringing up relationships right now. They're saying not to rush it, listen to your gut, and to just take one step at a time. Is there one currently that you're in? This is more of a work relationship. Okay, let me ask that. They're saying the seventh house is marriage, sweetie. So they're bringing that up a lot. I don't know why. You can tell me. Oh, okay. You don't feel like an independent woman at work. You feel like your skills aren't being valued. You don't, there's a lot of codependency going on in this environment, is what they're showing me. You want to get this back right side up, okay, where you're actually seeing the fruits of your labor. So there needs to be some balance and some cooperation there. And the way to do that is focus on what you need emotionally in the workplace. And I did get the wish card for when you do that. Okay, sweetie, so set some boundaries, things like that, as far as the work relationship. Okay, sweetie, I hope that was helpful. And, oh, and Nicole says, I used to say that I learned that from seeing that Lauren Delsek. Okay, very cool. All right. And Susan, I will go ahead and get your question in. Thank you so much. All right, so let me look. Oh, the 12th house of angels. I love that, Nicole. That's really fun. That's a great way of looking at it. All right, so our next question is the lovely Jessica. So let me find Jessica's question here. May I have a spirit message for the next 3 months? Okay, you got it.
Next 3 months. Okay.
Ooh, Neptune's been okay, Neptune is conjunct Venus and Rahu, you guys. I've been talking about this on my morning show. And it's causing a lot of fogging. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on in your life, Jessica. And they're going to bring that. It's going to bring a lot of transformation in your life. So.
I was going to go ahead and go because I kind of did, because you said 3 months. So I did it sort of 3 months, and I think I'm going this way. They're telling me to go this way. It's almost like in the first 3 months or whatever, or the first month, you're feeling a little unmoored. Your anchor isn't all the way down, and you need to be very clever about where you put down your anchor. And right now you're just a little bit cloudy about that. So like because I got the fox anchor. So that's the first month. The second month is going to kick your rear. There's some study involved, or learning from a really good book. But I feel like the reading is telling you to hit the books, because I get the whipping up the energy. Okay. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I also get the tree, which can be about health. So there's possibly some sort of, now that I look at this, there might be some sort of diet or changing the way you eat, possibly, because I have a book here, and the tree, which is about health and your foundation, and the whip, which tells me, don't go to the drive-throughs. And then the last month I have a there is going to be some sort of ending with a mature woman that you love. Because I get the lily, mature, and I get love, the heart, and then I get the coffin, which is an ending. Now, this doesn't mean a death, okay? It just means an ending. So just to be prepared for that, make sure you stay on top of your health, get anchored, and yeah, and just love whoever this is. Maybe even, just it's really good to lean into love.
It is. That's great advice, Jane. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So you mentioned the health problem. Well, I got Neptune. This is something that you might not be seeing. Okay. And I got Scorpio. Scorpio rules the reproductive system. Okay. It rules our hormones, things like that. So maybe for entertainment purposes only, speaking to someone, OBGYN or a healer in this area that can kind of help you get control or a reign over the hormonal thing. Okay. Because when I get Neptune and Scorpio, that tells me that there's some transformation coming and you don't see it. You're wearing rose-colored glasses, or you may be ignoring something or excusing something, okay? The reason I say that was for the first month, I did get I got the 9 of Wands, and I got it reversed. So they're asking you to seek balance, okay? Try to avoid stepping into swinging in between self-indulgence and excessive discipline, because there's a little bit of an imbalance that I'm seeing in and around you. Don't cling to things that don't bring you joy and health and good things in life, okay? Be aware of it during this period. There is a risk of being taken advantage of, okay? Someone you love may try to disregard your independence a little bit, and they might, this is because they're feeling a little ungrateful. So don't let unhealthy influences sway your decisions. And that's the main thing that Jane was kind of saying, is if there's something unhealthy in your life, you kind of need to cut it off and stay true to yourself. The second month is I got the 3 of Wands, but it came up reversed. Okay, so what this tells me is that there might be an opportunity coming your way, which is great. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Okay, this might be a missed opportunity that comes your way that can kind of help you. And she mentioned health, so if you get like a sign or maybe something that's coming in, this is not the time for laziness. There are a lot of positive influences that are going to come around you, so don't underestimate their importance and actively pursue those opportunities to kind of right that balance. There's going to be some prospects. Don't ignore them. Make sure that you seize them with enthusiasm. That's the main thing I get. If you do that, the third month, I got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so paying attention to your health, paying attention to what other people are telling you, looking for signs from your guides. Doing that for the next 2 months is really going to help you move into a lot of good things. Additionally, the woman that Jane mentioned, this could be an opportunity for you to play this role in her life as well and be a real resource for this person, or she could be a resource for you or in return. Okay. The main thing that I'm getting overall energy-wise, because I asked Ganesha for this, was sustenance. Make sure that you are you're eating things that are very good for you, that make you feel good, that raise up your energy in a good way. Okay. And cultivation is the next one. I am actually starting, this is cultivation, this is japa, mantra, kirtan, all of those beautiful things, sound healing. If you are looking to join a practice that involves a community of mantras and things like that, I'm actually advertising a class right now. If there's someone in and around your environment that's offering that, definitely step into it, because they're asking you to be part of a community that can help balance you out emotionally and step more into being in the present. I talked a little bit about this morning. A lot of the collective angst that I'm feeling, and I know that a lot of light workers are feeling, is that people are stuck between the past and the future because they're very disjointed right now. There's a lot of upheavals going on, and it's causing a lot of fluttering of the mind. Staying present can help if you involve yourself in a community that is also geared toward that goal. And they're doing spiritual remedies and practices that can help you toward that. Okay, so that might be something that you want to think about. All right. Oh, I hope that was helpful. And Christine, thank you for letting me know. Go ahead and give me your question. And Arcana, welcome, welcome, Arcana. Welcome, Laura. Aloha, Jonathan. It's lovely to see you. Other Jonathan is right behind me. He says hi. So, sweetie, I hope that was helpful. And that's a lot to go through in 3 months, but a lot of fast things are coming our way. And know that I ended with that King of Pentacles if you're paying attention to these signs and opportunities that are coming your way, because you've got a great team behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. So our next lovely question is from Susan. Okay, Susan, let me find you. All right. A team is helping me unpack, organize, and decorate. What is the best to keep in mind now as I'm looking to secure my base and feather my nest? Oh, well, congratulations, Susan. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Is that in your house?
She just sold her bed and breakfast and she's moving into another area. So,
Okay. Okay. All right. I was just wondering what to look around. And I got it. Look at the house.
okay. You might be wearing some rose-colored glasses when it comes to this new place, sweetie. The reason I say this is I got the 12th house, so they really want you to focus on your spirituality, tapping into spirit. I know that you're going through Jupiter Mahadasha right now, so they're asking you to really step into that quiet space when you meditate, okay? The reason I say that is you've got some life or death issues coming, a lot of transformation. A lot of transformation is coming. So they're saying don't settle just yet. Okay. Even though you feel really good about this place, I got Neptune. You're kind of seeing it through rose-colored glasses. So don't invest too much of your money right now. All right. Take it slow, give it some breather, try to see what comes up and when it comes up, because there's a lot of transformation coming when I get that 8th house. I got the 9 of Cups reversed. Okay. This tells me that the wishes that you have for this place may not be fulfilled immediately. Take a break. Then I got Knight of Swords. There might be some quick mental action needed on your part in the future to help balance out what has been imbalanced and what you may be seeing through those rose-colored glasses. Okay. Let me see if they can give me another clue here. All right. It's not great. All right. So I would take a step back. Don't do anything yet. Wait for some time to pass and see how the cards fall. See how the cookie crumbles before you step into spending a lot of money feathering that nest, because some things could happen along the way. All right. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. I'm excited to see what Jane Scott has for you.
Yeah. Well, over here around you, I do have there. I mean, there is the star. You were saying something about stars in her eyes or whatever, and I have the star card right there. So really, it's. I feel like you're in a big manifesting stage. So put in your order exactly what this is a different way of saying exactly what Michelle was saying, which is put in your order for exactly what you want. If you're going to manifest something, manifest it exactly as you like it. And then I looked around the house and I got the anchor. Okay, so when you make the decision about the house, and here's the house, isn't it pretty? I feel like you need to be really anchored and sure that this is the house for you, because the cross comes after it. Oh, you can barely see that, but it's almost like a burden. You just want to make sure, just like when you're buying a car and you kick all the tires and you take your mechanic with you. We're going to do that with the house, right? And then make sure that the contract that you look over the contract and everything is good. All that whole, we used to say, T's are crossed and I's are dotted. That's what I have. And I don't know if you are in a relationship, but if there is a man, just have him check his health. There's nothing, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. It could just mean like your cholesterol is a little high or whatever, you know.
So have Daniel go in for a quick checkup to make sure everything's working all right. Okay. Oh, thank you. We hope that was helpful, Susan, and you're so welcome, honey. We love having your energy here. Okay, so our next question is from the lovely Kim B. And go ahead and ask your question. Let me see if I can find it for you, sweetie. If you and you are so welcome, Susan. Thank you for joining us. And you're so welcome, Jessica. Thank you for joining us, sweetie. We appreciate you.
Definitely.
So Kim B, Dwayne Dyer. I'm just looking at all your comments. You're so clever. I'm not seeing a question. I'm just going up the ladder here. So if you can go ahead and put it back in the chat, I'd appreciate it. But I did pull some interesting cards for you. And Susan, just before we end with your reading, I did pull a Yogananda card for you. And let the fragrance of Kriya flower be wafted naturally. Take things slow, in stride, without any display. Its seeds will take root in the soil of spiritually fertile hearts. And I know you have a beautiful spiritually fertile heart. So really tap into that heart space and find out what you need in there before you go out in your environment and add to that. And that will help create the perfect oasis for you moving forward. Okay, sweetie? Okay, so I'm just waiting on Kim B. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and give you a general because I am getting some interesting cards for you, dear. I'm glad you're finding it fun, Nicole. You're welcome, Susan. We appreciate you, honey. Okay, Kim B. Are you here? I'm going to give you a general if you're not, sweetie. You got some stuff coming.
Oh, it's so good. I'm here. I have the door open and I'm hearing laughter downstairs.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, this house needs that right now. So I'm.
Yeah, you've been through it, sweetie. So I completely understand.
It's wonderful. I'm grateful, and I'm grateful to be here. All right.
You're here too.
Oh, there she is. A reading for 3 months. I get.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's all a whole different.
Okay, that's okay. I've got some cards ready. Okay, so the first thing is if you're making a big decision right now that's based on something old, don't do it. I got the South Node and I got Capricorn. So what this tells me is South Node is what we're really, really good at. And Capricorn is that very business-minded, practical person, kind of like they got these old-fashioned values, you know. The old is out, the new is in. A lot of things are just kind of up in the air when it comes to the collective right now. So they're saying do not rely on your past to make the decision that is in front of you. Over the next 3 months, you need to really do a lot of research moving forward before you make a decision because the past is not the past anymore. And the structures that we have in place are not going to be the same. I am a Vedic astrologer and Pluto is going through sidereal Capricorn in the night sky. If you look up, that's where he is. So that is, if you look in a telescope, Pluto's in Capricorn. So that is the main energy that's going on right now. A lot of the institutional structures that we're used to are being broken up. Okay. The reason I say that is you are an empress when it comes to getting things done. Okay. This is also my United States card. So you are actually you're very tapped into things. So I got that the first month, you're going to feel like a queen. Empress energy is really good. Okay. The second month, I got the Nine of Pentacles. You might be reallocating some of your money, some of your funds, moving things around. That's great. Obviously for entertainment purposes only, but you're making some good decisions there as far as your monetary stuff. The third month, you might be a little fogged. Okay, this is not uncommon because March this month we've got actually some pretty good energy coming in. March, we've got some eclipses. It's going to affect April, and then May is going to be woohoo. It's going to be interesting. Astrologically, if you guys follow me in the morning, I'll go into that with you. But you might feel a little fog during the third month, okay? Because I got that high priestess reversed energy, or you might have someone in and around your environment that's a little fog. That happens to all of us. The intuition is not correct. So do a double, go back and look at things a little more retroactively from a more, how do I say this? Practically forward perspective, because you can't rely on the existing institutions or things to give you the answers. You're going to have to really do your research. That's the main thing they're saying. The first month, you are going to be making a lot of decisions. I got the decision-making card. This is going to step you into a new way of thinking and being. You're going to be stepping out of the status quo and into a new direction. Okay, that's supported. The second month, you're going to be finding balance with that. I got the harmony card. That's the Stadhisthana. It rules our sacral area. So step into that passionately and try to find balance in those areas, especially with that Knight of Pentacles energy that I'm getting. And then there's going to be a lot of energetic movement in that third month. Do not let it unground you. Listen to your intuition. It's beautiful. Don't allow that to unroot you at all, especially when it comes to your guides. So even though there's going to be a lot of energetic action, try to sit in meditation and find that calm place where you can access the harmony from the month before. Hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Jane has.
Yeah. I know, I was listening to you and I'm like, well, I mean, sometimes there's different parts of the story. And
Yeah.
but so in the very beginning, in the first month, I would say, oopsie, I have the heart, the fish, and the stork. So they're bringing in an abundance of love. Okay. So there's a really good a lot of loving energy. And I really hope that you're turning as much love inward as you are outward, okay? Because you really need to love yourself. The next month is there. I have a mountain. There is a mountain to climb. There's just a challenge, something that you're going to clear out some stuff. There's the scythe, so there's some cleaning out that needs to be done, and you need to do it by yourself. You're the only one that can decide what goes and what stays. Okay. And then I have, and I don't know who this is, but I have a best friend who is a man, and it might be your husband or will be your husband, because I have the dog who is loyal, and I have the man, and then I have the commitment, the ring. So there is a commitment coming. Now from the Sophie Wisdom, I love this. There is so much sacral and solar plexus energy card. Yeah. So it says balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. And I think that truly is, because we get the dog who is loyal, and it's around the partner, and the ring. So, and isn't that interesting? The ring has a lot of that same sort of color in there. So, anyway, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, get those things aligned. You got this. We all have to have it, right? We got this.
And I love that her handle is orange, which is the sacral chakra. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and there it is right there.
I love that, Kim B. Oh my gosh. And Nicole, use your observer objectively. Very good. All right. And Sherman, I went ahead and got your question in. We do see you, but we're doing tippers first, and then we'll see if we can get to you toward the end. Okay, sweetie? All right. So you don't have to put your question multiple times. I went ahead and started. All right. So our next question and tipper is the lovely Christine. Can I have guidance from my guides for 2025? You got it. Okay, so before I give you this reading, I want to let you know that you have a community. You can reach out to us if you need us, and that there is a lot of joy and delight that can be harnessed from the things that are coming. Okay. The first card I got for you, Christine, was the South Node. This is the past life card. Now, I don't know if you've had a Vedic reading done yet, but Ketu is a very difficult energy, because what he does is he shows us what we may have ignored or kind of passed over in a past life. it brings a lot of anxiety, a lot of trouble, and it can cause some blockages in our path, okay, depending on how it's placed. The reason I say that is I did get the Tower reversed, okay? So this is drama, this is some issues, but when it comes up reversed, this tells me that you've been through worse before. Okay, so 2025 is going to bring some drama. It's going to bring some past life stuff. You're probably going to have to pay some things off. I just went through my Ketu subdasha. My heart goes out to you. Hi, Miss Myrita. Good to see you, sweetie. So this tells me that there is a Tower moment coming, but that it's not going to be as dramatic as you think. All right, it's going to zap your strength a little bit. Okay, it's going to cause some emotional upheavals. All right. A lot of us are going through that, and you might feel like you've been knocked off your throne a little bit because I got the Queen of Wands reversed. We want to get her upright. Okay. So if you're looking to get this beautiful Queen energy upright, I went to Ganesha and I got Step into Joy. This is where Ganesha and Mushak are going to an event together. It's a wedding, a get together, a japa, a kirtan, okay, however you want to put it. It's a celebration with like-minded souls. This is what you can step into in 2025 to help align you with spirit and work through a lot of the upheavals that we're seeing in the collective, okay? This also tells me that you're a lot more tapped in than the average bear and that you'll probably need a community moving forward. Your guides are also asking you to step into more meditation. If you're having trouble meditating, I have some good tips on my morning show. There's also a lot of really good free books and PDFs out there that can help you that I shared as well. But they want you to step in and tap into them directly because they have a lot of past life upheavals that they're going to help you work through. And when you do that and you tap into your community and your guides and your meditation and your spiritual practices, it is going to bring you a lot of delight through the chaos. Okay. I always asked what this little symbol that Ganesha was holding meant, and because it goes counterclockwise. Anything that's counterclockwise represents Shiva, chaos, destruction. Anything that is clockwise represents Vishnu and preservation. We are entering a counterclockwise movement in the world. And because of these upheavals of structures and institutions, we as light workers need to get together and help each other out. Okay. So do not hesitate to reach out to your community. Do not hesitate to sit in meditation and listen to your guides. It's going to be a more difficult year, but you have the support in and around you, and you've been through worse before, especially as a soul, and you've gotten through it with spades. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm curious to see what Jane has, and it's lovely to see you, Miss Mayrita. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that was affirming. Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. So what I have, and yeah, it's I don't know. It's hard, but what I have here is I have the happy family card first. I mean, we're just going to start out with our happy family, okay? Because I know me, as long as I have my person and my little family or whatever, I'm good. And so I don't, so this is that happy family card. Things are good. But what needs to be done is you need to really just not spend. It's time to hang on to your money for a bit. And that would be the wise thing to do by the King of Swords here. I don't even know if this King of Swords, if this is affecting this Four of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel an energy in that card, but I don't feel like saying it. I'm sure you can figure it out, but really the message is hang on to your money. But or because you're feeling like you could be left out in the cold. Like you're at the church and you're knocking and nobody's letting you in. But what they're asking you to do, your guides, is go beyond the ego. Surrender to the flow of life. So what we have to do is we just have to let go of the ego. Yes, I know I should have, and I need to buy, and I want this, and I need, but just be in the flow and just go with the flow. And then, surrender, yeah, and let go of the ego. I don't know what your ego is like, but just remember, we're not the ones always running the show, are we? We really aren't. You know, we have control of our energy, but it's just go beyond your ego. That's what I have for you. And hang on to your money.
Yeah, definitely. That's good advice for everyone, given that the United States chart, it's going to be hitting a lot. North America in general is going to be hitting a lot of issues when it comes to money. I've looked at Mexico's chart. I've got a lot of friends in Canada, so I've looked at that chart, and the United States, and it's as you can tell just by watching the news, there are things that are coming out that are causing problems. So that's why our community is so important, so we can lean on each other through these times, right, Jane?
Yes, definitely.
I'm in Mexico, everybody. So, and Jane's in America, and we have lots of friends in Canada. So we're up and down the coast for you guys. So, okay. And Nicole says, I love singing and expressing my love. Praise her. I am a Bhakti yoga too. They call it Bhakti, sweetie. You can look it up. It's BHAKTI. It's Bhakti. It's one of the best things that you can carry with you. That's wonderful. And you are so welcome, Christine. We're sending you lots of love as you go through that. Reach out. We're here. And just to let everybody know, if you are a Bhakti, I have a Vedic mantra class that I put in the description. And I'm going to be teaching you the mantras, the remedies, everything, and then hopefully opening up a group, because my husband and I get up every morning and we do a spiritual, like a singing kirtan practice that you are invited to join us. But I wanted to do the class first. I made it really affordable at $25. It's a lot for $25. So if you're interested in signing up for that class, it's something that we can do as a community, but I wanted to give you the background of why we're doing it in the first place and how it can benefit you before jumping right in. Okay.
I'll be
Oh my
there.
God. Oh yes, Jane signed up. Thank you so much, sweetie. We had hackers steal. Oh my gosh, it only made my faith stronger. Oh, that's a lot, sweetie. Oh wow. Yeah, we can actually expect a lot of that because Rahu is going to be going through the third house of the United States. That's internet, that's communications, that's hackers, that's things like that. And now that they are in the treasury, that's going to be some interesting things that are happening. So we're keeping track astrologically and monetarily. And as I get information, I share that in the morning, and I appreciate your energy there. So, and it's lovely to see you, Miss Marita. Thank you for your lovely positive energy. We appreciate you. Okay, so I'm not seeing any more tips, so I'm going to go ahead and go into our questions in order. Maria, are you here? Please check in. Arcana, are you here? Please check in. Sherman, are you here? Please check in. And Aisha, are you here? Please check in. All right, Sherman is here. Who else is here? I went ahead and got your questions in. So we're looking for, oh, and Kritika, are you here, sweetie? Kritika, are you here? Okay, Sherman is here. Arcana is here. Okay. So we got Sherman, we got Arcana. We are still looking for Kritika, Maria, and Aisha. So we have Aisha, we have Maria, and we have Kritika. And Shayla. Are you here? Are you here? Otherwise, we will get to Sherman and Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do Arcana asked their question first. And what is my divine plan for Srinivas and Rao on my reunion? Are we in a spiritual journey? Okay, let me look at that. Srinivasan means abode of Lakshmi. Okay.
So the question is, are they on a spiritual journey with? Can you explain the question to me?
Yeah, that would be great, Arcana. If you can try to give us a little bit of background on that, that would be really appreciative. I got the Magician reverse, so that tells me that not all the tools are in the kit yet. So, but there are some insights to understand the situation.
In a spiritual journey. My
Oh.
reunion. Are we in spiritual journey?
Are we in a spiritual journey? Yes, you are. And it's being directed by Brihaspati, the guru. And it's to help you focus your attention more on things that you should be. And what are divine plans for our reunion? Okay. Well, I did get the Six of Cups energy. So you guys have known each other in the past. That's a very strong Virgo energy there. Very Saturn and Virgo energy is what I'm picking up on. I did get the Magician reversed. You're going to have to wait a little bit until you both develop the skills necessary to work with each other, because you don't have all the tools in your toolkit to make the relationship fully work. You're still working on some stuff. Now, if this is upright, you can see that there's a lot of divine alchemy happening here, and the alchemy is not quite there yet because you're still being worked on as souls, okay, because this came up upside down. I'm actually getting that there's a lot on this person's plate. Especially emotionally. When I tapped in, it was just like no, like I got all this stuff going on. Da, 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 da. So it's okay. I did get that if you give it some time and you give them some space. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, but again, this wheel goes up and it goes down, so it's important to pay attention to that. And that you do have past lives together, because I got this beautiful Six of Cups. This is the Lord of Pleasure. So you're trying to access that again because you've experienced it in past births. But they're saying that there's still a lot of inner work that's needing to be done on both your parts before you can make that happen and make that divine alchemy move forward. And you really want this reunion, but the guides are working on both of you individually before that can happen. Okay, sweetie? What are you getting, Jane?
Yeah, yes, I agree. And what I have here is you ask about the journey and the reunion. And if you see this card, this is the Two of Wands, correct? Yeah. She's sitting there looking at two hiking trails and wondering which path to go on. So what Michelle Marie was saying was, yeah, the other person might be on a little different path. You're on a little different path, but you can get together at the end. It's like you have to have your separate experiences before you can come together and have your combined experience. Because I'm hearing that if you rush into this without doing anything, that it's good, that they might be apathetic. They may not see all that is in your cup that you have to offer, because I have the King of Cups over here. So that's, a really good, lovely, emotional energy. So I choose that with this Two of Wands. I also have the big Joan of Arc Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords. So whatever it is, really be truthful. I do see, like, getting into your meditation or whatever it is that you do, chanting, meditating, whatever it is, do it a lot. And I feel like it's like it's something that you have to speak. It's a he truly loves you. Well, here's the king right here, King of Cups. So make sure that you are vocal, and the words that you speak are true and kind as they can be. Oh, did you have the? Oh no, that's a different one. Now I went to the guide, the Sufi wisdom, and I got energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. So that is where we are headed. We are headed into the energy of love. I mean, so I hope that lots of green and purple. So use your third eye and your heart. Yeah. And that's what
that. And Arcana says, fantastic reading. Thank you so much for the background. I really appreciate that, Arcana. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love reading with Jane. That's why she's a regular. So, oh, she is just lovely. So thank you for that. Okay. So Miss Myrita, I went ahead and started. Okay, so we're just waiting. Okay, we got Sherman. Hi, will my little creative assignment be successful? Okay, so I'm just going to give it to you straight. Okay, Sherman, you're not paying attention to the money. Look at this. Look at what you're putting in this as far as an investment. I got second house and I got Sagittarius. They really, really, really want you focusing in on the money. What is this? What does this entail? Okay, so then I said, okay, I get second house, I get Sagittarius. I said, okay, is this a good or a bad thing? I got Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is the card that represents Capricorn as well. So this tells me that you might be overlooking something and you're being a little too impulsive regarding the project. This is a very passionate, something you're very passionate about, but you're also extremely anxious about. So they're saying take a step back and see the fog through the clouds, because I got 7 of Cups. Okay, there's some illusion going on. There's a lot of things up in the air, and you're not paying attention to what the return is, what the return is going to be in your bank account and for you moving forward, because you're acting out of desperation. Okay, that's the main thing that I got. Now, I got some advice for you, and this is for the previous one too. Let the fragrance of the Kriya flower be wafted naturally. Take things slow, one step at a time, without any display. Its seeds will take root in the soil of spiritually fertile hearts. The ground is not fertile yet for this project. The same thing goes for the relationship question with Arcana. Wait for the seeds to sprout before taking action. Okay, take things slowly, take things deliberately. Don't try to rush anything, and don't come from a place of desperation and obsession, because that can lead to a lot of mistakes, especially materially. Okay, Sherman? I hope that was helpful, sweetie.
Wow, that's like spot on with that, with what I have here. I mean, essentially, I have death. Well, and really death is a rebirth. So I feel like there's a little bit of tweaking that with your little assignment that might need to happen. There's something that's going to change about it. And then I have the King of Wands, this very creative, fiery energy. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, it's like you really want to just like go forward, but reel it in. It's there's if you can, the word is I can't find the word.
Focus.
Contain, yeah, focus, contain, get to the point. I mean,
Laser in.
yeah, yes, something like that. That's what I'm getting with that, because there is a bit of a money issue. There is a bit of a holding on to the money again. Like I got this card again, but then I on the bottom of the deck, I love this card. I have this Queen of Swords, and look at her. Look at her with those butterflies, and butterflies represent to me their transformation. So with the death comes the transformation too. So I really do feel like there could be a little tweak here, a little tweak there, and then you can fall into balance from there. And you said it's a little assignment, and that's the 2 of Pentacles. You know, that's just the balance, and it's a little bit of money. Good luck, and I wish you the very, very best.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And okay, well, we're glad that was helpful, Sherman, and thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your comments, Marita. You're so sweet. And Arcana, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for blessing us with your energy. Okay. And you're very welcome, sweetie. We wish you all the best and honing in that focus.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Marita, you are our last person and question to check in. If I know if someone checks in, can I ask my guides about my finances and confidence at work? Now, I know you're worried about the finances because I'm guessing there's something going on with your second house there, maybe from the moon, something like that. But I did get some energy in and around work. It's not really okay. So the first thing I got third house in Capricorn. Now, Saturn rules Capricorn, you know this, but it's all about keeping things business-like, practical. This could also be about sending an email or doing some internet research on expanding your portfolio and what you have to offer. They're actually showing me, I guess, like a machine or piece of equipment that they're showing me that is going to require like additional certification. It's like they're showing me this machine and they're saying that there's like an upgrade or something like that. I have no idea what that means, but that's what they're showing me. It's like an upgraded piece of equipment. It's going to put you above the fold. Start doing some research on that and communicating, because that's going to kind of put you outside of the. It's going to decrease the competition a little bit. The reason I say that, it was I got the magician reversed. There's a new technology coming your way that if you step into will put you above the fold. Because I get that there's some injustice going on at work in your environment, and there's a ton of competition for those jobs and for those things. Once you are able to hone in this new skill, this new certification, that you're going to be able to travel and go to a place that pays you better and offers you more resources. That's the main thing that I got. That's kind of a more specific thing, but they keep showing me this machine and like your ability to understand it, but you haven't taken the class yet or gotten the certification yet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ultrasounds. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Fetal echocardiogram.
so
Okay.
supporting that, that's going to put you above the fold. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Because I looked around work first, which would be the bear. And this is kind of interesting now that you said that. So this is the authority. This is the work. You do ultrasounds. And you know, like, and I see this where you have to sometimes give people some not so great news. Here you are, you know, like, and then that's the birds talking, and then you give out the report, and anyway, but right around you I have a crossroads, so there is a chance for you to go. You do have one or the other. There is a choice to be made here, and if you are a woman, here you are. Look how beautiful you are. And when you make this, I don't know, this crossroads, something like a switch goes off in your mind and you're like, oh, this is it, right? That's what I'm feeling. And right with that, I get chills. So I feel like there's something that's just all of a sudden like a lightning bolt going to go, that's it. That's it. And when that happens, you get the abundance and the loyal dog. It's all good. But yeah, there's just something that just has to come in with you. Yeah. It's there. Be loyal, stay loyal to that. And that's what I have.
Well, and the work environment hits heavy, and I got that Five of Wands energy because there's tons of competition. The way you rise above it is you're getting those extra certifications, and that will put you outside of the fold and into a position that pays you better. Like Jane said, it's going to make your wishes come true, but you don't have all of the skills yet. So you're so welcome, sweetie. And I'm sending you lots of love as you go through the third phase of Sati Sati. Saturn went direct on my moon in 2023, and now I'm in Mexico. So it's like he could do some really amazing topsy-turvy things in our lives, but just know that it does work out for the best and that he is working for your highest good, dear. And I love it when I get third house in Capricorn, which he owns, because he's just forcing me to be more practical and just kind of stay out of the drama. And I know that you're going through kind of the same Sati Sati energy that I am. And so it's important that we really lean on that practicality when the competition and those things come in. All right. So he's got your back, sweetie. All right. And yes, it's been a journey, and he's on my side. So, and my meditation's better. The energy here is better. So thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that. And then, of course, Nicole, she's in our audience. She has an appointment to get an echocardiogram tomorrow morning. So there you go. So there are people here that are in and around that energy as well. I love that. I love it when Spirit is connecting people like that. So, and experiences. So we are done, Jane. Yay! So is there anything that you would like to announce? Anything on your plate that you would like to share that's
No, I'm kind of taking it easy right now because I'm taking care of family. So if you subscribe to my page and you're like, well, she's never there, you know, I'm doing stuff. I think tomorrow I'm going to be with somebody on my channel around 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be with Strawberry Rhubarb.
Oh,
So,
fun.
yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be on my channel. So we'll see. Other than that, I'm just taking life as it comes. How about you? Well, I love your mornings.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will be on tomorrow morning. It's at 8:30 Central, 6:30 Pacific, and 9:30 Eastern. And you can tap in and I just talk about the astrology of the day. I look at what my guides are telling me to do, and I share that information with you guys because I feel like being present is the most important thing that we can do right now during these times of upheaval, especially with Pluto entering sidereal Capricorn. It's really it's a topsy-turvy world, and we all really need to lean on each other as a community. I also have a class that I'm offering. It's a Vedic mantra and remedies class. I go into all of the various things that you can do to improve the energies in and around your life. I also relate it to not just the Vedas, but throughout all of the historical contexts and spirit guides that we have. Like, for instance, Thor is Indra, things like that. So it's just whatever practice that you follow and whatever guides that need some work, or if you're not really feeling as connected or a little fluttery in these areas, that's the class for you. And then I'm opening it up to my husband and I during Guru Muhurta. Get up every morning and we do our mantra practice, and I'm hoping to develop a community that way as well. So if you follow me, that you can just look at the description here in the chat, or just go to any of the pages that you're following me on. I've got all the links there. I encourage you to sign up for the class and just get involved. So, and I just want to thank Jane so much. Please follow her. It's Jane the Secret Tarot. She's amazing. And I got Mercury for her. She is just she can combine the intellect of the intuition beautifully and get out there and share her amazing gifts with us. So I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad that we met and that we have similar guides, and it's just a joy to know you.
I feel the same. It blows my mind. So yeah.
Oh, well, and we want to thank everyone, Kim B, Miss Myrita, Nicole. Thank you all, everyone in the chat today for joining us. We really appreciated your time and your energy. And I will see you next week. And I believe I have Allie on, so that'll be really fun. And that's Heart and Soul Connected. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing reads for you guys. And then again, I'm on every single day except for Monday because Shani's Hora interrupts me on Mondays, and he's on my moon, and I want to be able to honor him. So I will see you all tomorrow morning, or those mornings after, or on next Wednesday. So everyone take care, and we're sending you lots of love. And make sure to subscribe to Jane the Secret Tarot. Look at that. She's magical, you guys. Mwah. Take care.